Greetings family and welcome for this new chapter. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please don't forget to click the button below. So today I'm going to talk about the book written by Robert Greene, 48 Laws of Power. This book. How to gain power in every situation, how to be more powerful. In this book you will gain more knowledge about it, you will understand how to be powerful in every situation and how to overcome any weaknesses you may have. In this book each chapter refers to a law and you will understand how power works and how to use it in every situation of your life. I think this book is the book really to read, especially for us black people, as we have absolutely no power. As we have a very little power, if no power, in most of our situation, and really to reverse the situation of the system of oppression in which we are living. And as I always say, as black people, if we really want to destroy the system of oppression, it's important to read books, not only books about black people, but also to expand our knowledge and to create our comfort zone. So I'm gonna detail few laws that are in the book, and to me these laws are the laws to really understand, to be powerful in any situation. So, law number 2, never put too much trust in friends and know how to use your enemy. You cannot put too much trust in your friends because your friends can always betray you. And that's the thing that most people fail to understand, especially when you start a business or when you create an organization. You always want to put your friends in it. You always want, most of the time you want to be close to your friends, but I think it's a really bad idea because your friends can stab you in the back when you least expect it. Whereas when you deal with your enemy, you are always in alert with your enemy, so you always expect the worst with them. Law number 4, always say less than necessary. When you have a new idea or when you have achieved something really important in your life, you always want to share your experience around you, which is totally normal, I think. It's really normal to talk about something good you've done. But be careful. Watch your mouth and be really careful. Because first of all, people can steal your ideas. People can steal your ideas. And second of all, you always take the risk to give too much information to the wrong people. And these people can use this information against you. Law number 7. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. This is a law that was used against black people for a very, very, very long time, and that we have not understand yet how to reverse it, how to reverse the balance. Like we work for other people all the time, and we never get the credit, and we never take the credit, or very few times. And this is a law that we need to understand. Because we need to stop victimizing, we need to stop complaining, and need to understand this law. Law number 10, avoid the unhappy and the unlucky. Those people are highly contagious. If you spend too much time with people who are always unhappy, unlucky, or always sad, you will become like them. Usually, we always say we are a mix of the 5 people we see the most. So be careful to spend most of your time with people who always elevate you, with people who make you feel good about yourself, with people who will help you to become the best version of yourself. If there's no one like that around you, it's better to be by yourself. Law 13. When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never to their mercy or gratitude. Whatever the situation you are in, if you need to ask for help to someone, you always need to show to the person the interest that they will gain. Never show that you are desperate, because they will only see you with pity and no respect. And I'm gonna take the example of the business. When you start a business and you need money, you show to the potential investors how much they will gain if they invest in your company. You never show to the potential investors that you are desperate for money to grow your business. This is what you should do in every situation of your life. Law 15, crush your enemy totally. Well, this law is basically easy to understand. You need to crush your enemy or they will crush you. That's very simple. Law 19, know who you're dealing with, never offend the wrong person. Usually people always tend to judge the person by the appearance, and this is a very, very big mistake, because never judge the book by its cover. This is a very mistake that a lot of people do all the time, but you never know who you're dealing with. Be mindful and know the person you're dealing with before taking any attitude, because the person you are judging today, or the person you are disrespectful with today, might be your future boss. This person might be the person that will pay your salary in the future, and you never know. Law 22. Use the surrender tactic. Transform weaknesses into power. This law is very for Black people. This law, this is for us, and this is the law that we should all understand. Because we live in a situation, in a system where we are powerless. In the system of racism and oppression, we have absolutely no power. We have no economical power, no cultural power, no power whatsoever. We are powerless in every situation. But however, we need to remind ourselves that even if you think that you are at the bottom of the scale, even if you think that you have absolutely nothing, that you will never recover, there is always a way to reverse the situation. I read not long ago about a Black woman who was saying that because she's Black, she's always invisible, that no one notices her. And this is something, and she feels that she's weak because of that. And I felt exactly the same, that me too, in a lot of situations, I'm basically invisible. No one notices me. But I turn it into something really powerful. Because when you are invisible, basically people don't even pay attention to you. And this is the best moment to learn to observe the situation, observe the people, observe their attitude, and take lots of information. Because people, they will talk a lot. They will forget that someone is around to observe them, and it's the moment to take information, to analyze them. When the moment is right, take all this information to work against them, because they don't know that you might be their biggest enemy or their biggest competitor. So take as much as information as you can, and when they less expect it, use everything against them. Law 34. Be royal in your own fashion. To be treated like a king, act like one. Be very mindful of your attitude or the word that you use. Always respect yourself. Always praise for self-respect and self-love. Never put yourself in a situation in which people find an easy way to degrade you. Always have good manners. Respect your body. Respect the environment in which you live. Always live in a clean environment. Don't forget, people will treat you the way you treat yourself. And finally, Law 40. Despise the free lunch. We as Black people always tend to try to get stuff for free, always go for a good bargain, which is not always a good idea. Don't try to get a good bargain at all costs, because first of all, this will not make people respect you, because you will appear for someone stingy. And this is something that you don't want, and people won't respect you. And on top of that, when you bargain the price, you also bargain on the quality. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this was helpful. I hope you learned a lot. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you for the next chapter. Bye.